I'm James Johnson and welcome to Backchat. Today it's hosted by Priory Community School. My name's James, I am a Period 6 addict and I run with many other people a drama club called Improv. At the moment we've been trying to design a pantomime to do. We've taken the base story from Cinderella and we're trying to add some more features around it. Today I'm joined with Aaron, he's a sport dude, Charlie, and he's a musician person. So, Aaron, I have some questions for you. What sports do you represent Priory?
In Priory, I represent them in football, rugby, cricket and athletics.
And I hear the Year 10 rugby team are playing really well.
Yeah, I'm actually in Year 9, but I play for the Year 10s in rugby and they've won the Southwest Champions 3 times, 2 times once I've been with them, and they're going in now at the moment, still going. Okay, and
what sort of Period 6 and outside of school sports do you do?
Well, out of school, I play for Bristol City Academy in goal.
What does that? Do you mean you after you've done that, can you play for Bristol City?
Well, I've got a year left on this contract. Then after that, I'll have a 2-year one. And once I'm finished with that, I'll have a scholarship, which means I go to their college and everything. And if I pass that, then it means I'll be playing for the professionals and start getting paid money.
Well, good luck for that.
Thank you.
Charlie,
Yes.
You're a musician person. I've got some questions for you as well. What sort of facilities do Priory offer for musicians?
They've got basic, practice rooms with a lot of variety of instruments in, and they have a recording studio. But if you want to record a song after school, during break or lunch, you can use it. They've got all the latest equipment with all the mixing desks and everything. And they also you can use iPads if you want to do lessons on guitar or drums.
Okay, and what sort of after-school musical things happen after school, at break or at lunch?
Well, what you can do is during break or lunch or after school, you can rehearse your instrument with a band or just by yourself. And I also do a flamenco club after school on Tuesdays. Flamenco
club. So do you have a musical background?
Yeah, I've always been very into music because my dad is a music producer. So yeah, he mainly got me into it. And it's a really cool thing to do.
Cool. Thank you very much, Aaron and Charlie. Now we're going to cut to a videotape here, VT, of... we talked about the sport and we've talked about the music and we've talked about the drama, but the art is a really good aspect in Priory. And as soon as you walk into the school, you're hit with a lot of artwork.
You miss the places that you've been. You kiss the faces that you've seen.
Hello, welcome back to Backchat. Now I'm joined now with Catherine and Mr. Dixon, and we've got questions for both of you. So we're going to start with Catherine. You're a maths person, aren't you? You like maths. Why do you like maths, and how is it important to you?
I enjoy maths a lot. I used to dislike it when I was younger, but once I started the revision classes, it got more fun, and it got a lot easier in my exam.
Okay, so what sort of things do you want to do after school? What's going to help you?
The revision classes would have helped me in my exam, which hopefully would have got me a C in maths, which meant I could do my animal care course in college.
Okay, so the maths side of things doesn't really sound like it's much involved with the animal care, but how was it involved?
It depends what kind of area of the animal care you would like to do. With veterinary, you have lots of numbers to add up medicine-wise. So how much you give the animals, how much they take daily, and stuff like that.
Personally, how does the maths lessons and the maths period 6 revision lessons after school, how are they different?
They're a lot more fun. There's a lot more games and one-on-one tutoring, and it's just so much funner.
And how would you inspire younger children to start going to the Period 6 activities?
Well, we would definitely recommend the revision sessions because it's just so much better, and you get a whole lot of revising, like a lot more subjects than you do in your normal class.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. Mr. Dixon, hello. What's your main role at Priory?
I'm assistant head, vice principal. One of my briefs is Period 6. Extracurricular activities have always taken place at Priory. It's got a good reputation, and there's a noble tradition of extracurricular activities. My brief was to formalise that process. We've labelled it Period 6. And we want to get as many students as possible involved in after-school activities. And what's different now is that we want to get them involved away from the traditional Period 6 activities. If you think about what goes on after school in most schools, it's PE, it's art, it's drama, it's music, it's technology. That's all well and good, but we want to expand that, and my brief is to make sure that more students experience a wider variety of activities.
Okay, so you've been at many schools, but why does Priory stand out?
To be honest, I've never worked with a staff that is so keen to offer their services, and Mr. Coles, the principal, is very big on employing people who offer something a little bit different. We recently employed a maths teacher, and one of his outside interests is Japanese, and what he offered was Period 6 Japanese, and he's now running a very successful Period 6 Japanese club. We've got another member of staff, Mr. Skelton, in technology, and he's actually building his own surfboard. With 4 of the students, they're going to build the surfboard. They're going to go off somewhere in South Wales and use a surfboard. So I guess it's the variety and range of skills and the enthusiasm that they've got for sharing that with kids after school. And
you've been working at Priory, obviously, and if you could change one thing, anything, what would it be?
Good question. The numbers of students that are actually getting involved in after-school activities has risen dramatically over the last 2 or 3 years, and Miss Ford, who's part of the team, she's been integral in that. We still have a hard core of students. It's a small number of students who don't engage, for whatever reason, after school. So what we're trying to do is to encourage that small number to engage. Ultimately, we'd like all students to be involved in some way with after-school activities. All staff get involved, and it's part of the process. We'd like all students to get involved, and it will happen.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Mr. Dixon. Thank you to all our guests on the programme tonight, and we will see you later.
Welcome to Western Super Television.
Hey guys, well let's have another tune from you if you don't mind, yeah?
We've been Western Super on the sofa. I'd like to say thank you. See you next week.
Tropicana site itself is quite tricky.
Hello and welcome to Western Super Television. My name is James Richardson.
Is it Pier Square? It's on front of the pier. We'll just call it Pier Square.
Western Super Television has learnt today that the Council of Plans turf over all the flowers in Grove Park.
WesternSuperTelevision.com is your local online community television channel, working with local people to produce a wide variety of professionally produced programming, all available to view on your PC, iPad and mobile. We produce over 20 original programmes each week from our studios in Weston and through our team of video reporters working around the town. If you would like to get involved in Western Super Television, drop us an email via our website at westernsupertelevision.com. It's made by you.